It does not look like I will be riding for the next few days. So I thought I would look back on 2022 rides and pick out my top rides, top challenges, and look forward to a few things I hope to ride in 2023. All of these rides are in the playlist 2022 on my channel if you want more information on a specific place, or ask me in the comments. The Anderson Lake Highline. I love this run. It has everything. Stunning views, some sketchy hills, great camping options, a restaurant in the middle. It would be higher on the list, but I have done it a few times and it's accessible, so it doesn't seem as spectacular as it really is. Texas Creek Road. This one was a surprise. We were two up and only took it because everywhere else was so busy. It's a gravel road running south from Lillooet on the west side of the Fraser. It gets twistier as you go and clings to the cliffs beside the Fraser River, offering stunning views. I thought we could get out at the bottom on the Lytton Ferry, but it was closed due to high water, and the road further south was washed out. We ended up camping at a pretty field called Spaghetti Flats. Loved it. Silver Canyon Road.
We shall see.
I decided to do a desert dash down to California in April, looking for some sun and some heat. I was lucky with the weather, squeaking through the passes without being blocked by snow. I was still nursing a bad ankle, more on that later, so it was not as adventurous as usual.
Ooh. Wow. So I've had a change of heart here. This is too scrabbly for me. Just got to get turned around and down from here. Okay, we're there. Okay. Feet on the pegs and off the front brake.
But that got me to one of my favorite campsites up the Silver Canyon Road in ancient bristlecone pine forest park, east of the California town of Bishop.
This stream. How about right there?
Hot, desolate, with no one around after the ATV guys left in the early afternoon. It was a great camp and a big reward after the long haul down there. Travertine Hot Springs. Travertine Hot Springs are in the same area as the Silver Canyon Road. They are in a beautiful setting with many warm pools down a short gravel road east of Bridgeport, California. They were a beautiful find.
Oh yeah. That was very nice. Another pool there. Lots of people in that one.
The Kelso Dunes. Still on a desert dash, the Kelso Dunes in Mojave Desert Reserve were a high point.
Saw a tree off in the distance and made a run for it.
The dunes are beautiful on their own, and being able to camp right beside them, again, all alone, was spectacular. Kootenays Caves. I did a ride out to the north end of Vancouver Island in August. Two things stood out on that run.
Cool. Okay, well, this is the main cave. It's very chilly.
The Kootenays Caves were a real surprise.
Have a look. This is a very tight crouch.
I am not generally much interested in caving, but this collection of 4 caves was huge and spectacularly alien and challenging to my mild claustrophobia.
Okay, let's open up a little bit more again. And there's daylight down there. So, wow. It's quite beautiful. Found a chimney up here. Looks like it might be another way to escape.
They were brilliant. Gooding Cove. The goal of the Van Isle trip, because you always got to have a goal, right, was a West Coast beach I had heard the locals in Port Alice talk about the last time I was out here. The weather was kind of crappy with intermittent drizzle. But to find a beach all to myself that I could ride down onto and camp on was special. was cautious about getting too far onto the slippery rocky beach, but it was a truly beautiful sight.
I gotta say, I was having some serious doubts about coming out here, both because of the weather and the electrical issue. But I'm pretty happy to be here right now. I'm the only person on this beach.
Morrissey Creek Road. My friend Tony and I had talked about riding the Kootenays for some time. So in June, remember January, we were headed out. RideTheKootenays.com was a gold mine of information. We were restricted from many of the higher passes by late snow, but were amazed by what we could access. We were fully loaded, and this trail was right on the edge of what we could do. It felt very remote.
I think she gets a little flatter here. You go ahead.
You good for there, or do you want to take?
I'm good.
Right in the middle was a very challenging river crossing.
Don't think anybody's been up here in a while.
Very nice though.
Very nice. You want to go in the lead? Yes. Oh wow. That looks a lot smaller on the map.
The Columbia and Western Rail Trail. One of the big attractions in the Kootenays is the Columbia and Western Rail Trail, which you enter just north of Christina Lake and follows the old railway line.
Cool.
Easy grades and great camping huts every couple of kilometers, along with beautiful scenery and lots of wildlife, make this a winning ride. The high points are a series of tunnels and trestles.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It is raining. Relax, relax, relax. They're running away. It's okay.
It's a stunner.
Originally, yeah. This looks, wow.
As I put this list together, it made me think about what makes a great ride. The challenge is part of it, although too much challenge can nudge it over into the disaster column. Seeing a new place pushes it up the list. Often riding with a friend makes it more fun, although my solo trips age very well in my memory. With all that in mind, here's my number one trip for 2020. Jasmine Fire Lookout. I've heard adventure riders talking about Jasmine Fire Lookout for a few years, so that sets it up as a big go-to. It did not disappoint. To get there, you head out north, out of Lillooet on Highway 99 to the tiny town of Pavilion. The Pavilion Clinton Road is a worthy ride all on its own, with stunning views and beautiful high-altitude fields and forests. There is an exciting descent down into Kelly Lake Valley, and camping is available there.
This is Kelly Lake.
Jasmine Road is straightforward and picturesque.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, enjoy your trip. And we'll
We'll connect.
connect when you're back. Yeah.
Or something.
Have fun.
And keep safe up there.
I will be good. See ya.
The excitement starts at Jasmine Lookout Road. Only 5.6 kilometers long, this road climbs 800 meters or 2,400 feet. It lulls you with a gentle start, rapidly becoming steeper and more challenging. The last 1.2 kilometers have you clinging to a ridiculously steep mountainside. I made it to within 150 meters of the top and hiked the rest. This is the end of the Marble Mountain Range, with relatively flat land north of here, and the 360-degree view is amazing. Of course, all this riding does not come without challenges. Often I'm not filming when things go sideways, but occasionally I catch it for posterity. Top challenge number 3, blow down breakdown.
Well, we were dumping off our gear here to climb up to Go Down Pass, and Tony noticed that his sprocket is loose. Definitely not good. Problem with Tony's rear wheel is a bit more serious. The outer bearing that holds the sprocket in place appears to have disintegrated. Well, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Good as could be expected.
Good as new.
Top challenge number 2, Van Isle Drop. On my first test riding camping run with the new Tenere 700, I was taking the back roads from Nanaimo to Parksville. It had been a pretty easy ride when I came to this steep, scrabbly hill.
Okay. Interesting. Rock crawling. Oh. Ow! Oh. Foot underneath the bag.
Two challenges here. Getting out while the pain in my ankle rapidly increased. And the 6 months it took for the damaged foot to feel mostly normal again.
Ankle's pretty sore, but gotta get out of here. So, yep, feet up on the pegs, hand off the freaking front brake, and down we go. Okay.
Top challenge number 1. Palm Springs windstorm. I never would have guessed wind would make it to the top of this list, and that was part of the problem. I had no previous experience with wind like this, so I didn't know how dangerous it could be. The next time there's a wind warning down in the deserts, I will stay put until it passes. "2022 was an amazing riding year for me. Now I'm thinking about 2023, and I have 2 trips taking shape. The first is a tour in Guatemala. It's through a company called Mag Tours. I fly down to Guatemala and meet up with the guides in Antigua. We spend 8 days touring the back roads of Guatemala, staying in little local hotels and eating dinners at local restaurants. It sounds amazing. I will report back. The second planned trip is a jaunt down to the Baja and across to the Mexican mainland, over to Mexico City and back up through the eastern sections of Mexico. This might be solo or with a couple of riding buddies. Anyone with experience, chime in. So what do you think of my picks? What were your best rides of 2022?
Pretty nice,
And where do you think I should ride in 2023? Comment, like, and subscribe. See you out there.